I mentioned this earlier in the show. I'm not one for phony emotion. I hate pandering. I hate these public displays of emotion that aren't real. And that's why I'm going to play this next bit of tape. Jason Barickman, state senator from here in central Illinois, remembering Pontiac police officer Casey Kohlmeier, killed in DUI wreck. Kohlmeier on duty, sitting in the middle of the interstate. Some guy, allegedly drunk out of his gourd, smashes into Kohlmeier's car. Kohlmeier and his dog pass away. Lawmakers now doing a good thing, going to name a piece of 55 after Kohlmeier. There was a speech and a moment of silence. It's a couple of minutes long, but I don't want to cut it up and lose any of the context for you. So bear with me for the next couple of minutes and listen to this. I get on lawmakers. I get on God for doing things wrong. This is an instance where I think they're doing something right. This is Jason Barickman today remembering Casey Kohlmeier down at the Illinois State Capitol.
My fellow colleagues, it is today with extreme humility that I rise, and I ask you to rise with me to honor one of our public servants today. Last fall, Pontiac Police Officer Casey Kohlmeier's life was tragically taken by a senseless, reckless act of another. With Casey's passing, our community mourned. Mourning, the people of Pontiac and throughout Livingston County and really around our state began to learn so much more about this fine, upstanding young man and his beloved sidekick, his canine patrol partner, a dog named Draco. I am joined today and would ask to rise members of Casey's family. We have Jeff Kohlmeier, his father, Carrie Schmidt, his mother, and his girlfriend, Leslie Alapatu. We're also joined by numerous family, friends, and co-workers who appear in the gallery, in the President's Gallery above. Thank you for being with us today. Casey was a great guy. Born in 1984. He's a graduate of Pontiac Township High School, had a bachelor's degree from DeVry University, and he was a medaled and distinguished veteran with the U.S. Air Force. Casey worked for the Pontiac Police Department since 2007 and was a detective on Livingston County's proactive unit. Casey was young, and certainly he was much too young for the plan that God had for him. I remember vividly the thousands of people who lined the streets of Pontiac to come and pay respect for this fallen officer last year. The outpouring of community support for the family, for the friends, and for the department who clearly lost a brother, all who mourned the loss of this great young man. Blue lights lit up in remembrance of Casey throughout Pontiac and around central Illinois following his passing. And people would stop you on the street to talk to you about him and to recall fond memories. Casey was a special friend to so many. He made an enormous and positive impact on the community that he loved and served. And so it is my honor, my privilege to stand before you today with Casey's family and his friends, and to ask you in joining me in this celebration of the life of this fine young man, Officer Casey J Kohlmeier. We're here today to pay him honor and respect and to say thank you for his service to our state. SJR 46, the resolution for which we're here upon, also asks us to designate a section of I-55 from exit 197 near Pontiac to exit 202 as the Officer Casey J Kohlmeier Memorial Highway. And we further instruct IDOT to erect signs, placards that are appropriate for this situation. I'd ask for you to join me in support of this resolution. Thank you, Mr. President.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's all rise for a moment of silence in honor of Mr. Kohlmeier and in respect to his family. Moment of silence.